Yo, what's up, my people? So, welcome to Fitz Mistari questions. So we are just going to engage and we are just going to vibe today and just know who is Fitz Mistari. So, the first question of the day is, who is Fitz Mistari? So, Fitz Mistari is a Kenyan-born artist. I was born back in the village in a place called Vihiga County. So in Vihiga County is the western part of Kenya. That's where I was born, but raised and brought. I was raised and brought in Nairobi. So my Kibera people. I've been raised in so many places, but the places which when I was a kid, I was raised in Kibera, Mashimoni area. Then from there we had a move on of several, family work and these things moving from here to there. I've been raised back also in the village. Watu wangu wa Thika Road, I've been raised in Thika Road, but currently I'm just around here working in Dubai. Yes, so another question which I know people are asking is why I call myself Fitz Mistari. So Fitz Mistari is not just a name, or is just not something which Fitz Mistari, actually the deep meaning of Fitz Mistari is every bar I deliver, every chorus is designed to touch every mind and to feel like. That's the meaning of mistari. Like mistari in Swahili is a word where I can say when you hear something, when you hear something, you can feel it, you can interact with it. Like it's not just about something you hear. It's something when you hear it, you can imagine it and you just feel it in the soul. That's the whole meaning of Mistari. When it comes to Fitz was just a fiction name where I was reading a storybook, actually, whereby my real name is Warren, and there was this fiction character of a story which I was reading once upon a time. He used to be called Fitz. So when I was starting music, I used to call myself Fitz Medad and other things, but I needed in the midst of just finding myself. I started music while I was in primary. I used to do music in primary. Shout out to Kapkoren Primary School. Most people in Kapkoren who will be watching this, I know they will know. During the time, they will know. We used to do music. We went for festivals. We won awards. We did music. Actually, the most thing which made me grow into music was primary school. I was in drama and also doing music and. Music, this for environmental things. They will be like come up with songs, and that's what I did. So the next question is about sound and style, the kinds of sound and style I do. So the kind of sound and style I do Afropop. I'm an urban soul, and I have my own rendition, which is Swanglish and African street vibe, whereby I mix English and Swahili, and just we have in Kenya we have this language called Sheng where we can relate. So that's the whole just thing about it. The themes which I do is I identify myself what drives me in my music is the identity of what I do, because my kind of music is different from. I don't say like people don't do it, or other people I can say do it, but my main theme is identity and self-acceptance. I don't do music to imitate other people or be like so. Okay, I look up to some people in the music industry, but when I do music related to me as Fitz Mistari. Another thing about my theme is mostly about hustle, growth, and unfiltered truth. Actually, one thing people don't know in my songs, most of my songs, if you listen to them, they're things which I've passed through, or things which I've been wanting to say, but I don't have, like, in my normal capacity as Warren, I cannot say. But when I come into Fitz as an artist, I don't fear. I can talk, I can say. That's just the whole point of it. Another theme is with me, most of my music, I'm into mostly beauty of African women, not just necessarily African women, but women in general. But you can per se, because mostly I do Swahili vibe of songs, which most people don't understand. But currently, I'm trying to do something like to incorporate the whole world, like people can understand what I do, the vibe and everything. That's why now I'm saying it's not just before it was just the beauty of an African woman, but I'm not just doing song because of beauty of an African woman. I'm doing songs which can describe beauty of a woman in general. I don't want to comfort myself just in Africa. That's why my song where it says I love you is coming out. The video is dropping out soon. So another thing is about signature lines. The signature lines is Mr. Sakahela. Mr. Sakahela means just a guy who is hustling, you know. And another thing is Sakahela si kwa mdomo but kwa mistari, si kwa mdomo but ni kwa moves na mistari, like si kwa mdomo but ni kwa moves za mistari, like what I'm trying just basically is to say, let's not talk, but let's talk in moves and in planning. That's just the general idea of I can say. So another question is the brand. What's the brand behind the name? Like the brand behind the name Fitz Mistari. So like I said, Fitz Mistari, like I had explained, is not just a name. I can say it's an art. It's a performance, it's fashion and presence. Like when you hear, I can stand and say I've been doing this music for the last 10 years. People don't know. People are just seeing the fruits now, like they're starting bearing through fruits, and they're like, now, oh, you're doing music, but bro, I've been doing this for the last 10 years. You know, I've gone to studios where my music was, some studios, my music was never released. I've been chased out of studio. I've been told I don't know. Currently, I can, thank God, at least I have a little setup here where I can say I can record myself. You know, I don't have to go to any studio to be chased away or anything. I can be heard, but I still go to studio, and I still have producers whom I'm working with. There's several producers, not one, but my main home producer is Chopize Plaza. Chopize Flavor, big up bro, I love you so much. Tumetoka mbali, you have come from far. So as I was saying, Fitz Mistari incorporates a whole thing, apart from just performance, apart from presence, fashion, brand, and marketing. Fitz Mistari is a whole big team. And apart from another thing is everything that I reflect, it's a bold vision and deep meaning. Like Fitz Mistari, if you listen keenly to Fitz Mistari songs, if you can understand and just listen keenly, I'm trying to talk something. It's my, sometimes, most of the time, it's my feelings, it's my emotions, it's something that I've passed through, or it's something that I'm going through. Most of the time, I write my songs based on emotions, like whatever I'm going through. Sakahela was just a moment where I felt I needed just something for vibing. So I called my brother Mtaliwa Leo and told him, yo, bro, I have this idea of this and this and this and this. Actually, Sakahela was my idea generally, but most of the writings and everything came from Taliwale. Bigger bro, I love you so much. Yeah, so you get the idea. Like it depends. It depends with the feeling. Tekele Amor, I wrote the song fully from first to last. It was just like I needed something which just like represent you know, represent an African. I can't lie, Tekele Amor was just about African beauty. And then another thing is why you need to know Fitz Mistari, like why you need to know me as Fitz Mistari. The reason why you need to know me as Fitz Mistari is I'm not the loudest. I'm not the loudest but my words, like I'm not that loud. Like or on social media, you know, there's this trendy artist and this what, I'm not that loud. But it's just that I need people to give me to open their ears to me and to try to listen to what I'm saying, and also just give me the space to be me, at least come up and just give me the space to be me, at least interact with me, listen to my music and understand what I'm saying. And then another thing is, as Fitz Mistari, I'm not chasing trend. I'm not that guy of uh, uh, trendy. I'm not that guy like flashy. You'll find me in flashy clothes. I don't know, in flashy wear. But when I come, I'm here to make, like, my general thing is, I'm not about trends or this. I'm not about chasing clouds or this. My general thing is just, I'm here to build a legacy. I've been here for 10 years. I can stand here and say I've been here for 10 years. Yeah, the artists who we started with, some artists are big names. I respect you, bro. Big names who we used to practice with. They're out there. They're shining. I'm proud of them. Me, I'm still here. I'm still chasing. But time yangu itafika. My time will come. I'm still chasing. I'm still long. Others, we have other artists who went with one hit song, but now they are not there. But Fitz Mistari has been here consistent for 10 years working. You can go in my page and see kind of songs. There's growth. There's a lot I've been doing. For the last 1 year. And another thing is, the question which people have been asking is the shadow behind the voice. So the shadow behind the voice is that, every verse is I can say every verse that I do is a confession, like I had said, and something which I've never said out. There are things which you'll find in my songs which you sit with me, I'll never say, because sometimes it's either a confession in life, it's either a confession to a lady, it's maybe I've seen this beauty and I'm like, whoa, but it's something like I don't have the courage to say, or I don't want just to say. So it's something I put in a song. And some things I've never said until now, which you will go. And I know after this, most of the people will go sit down and listen to more about this music that I've been saying and what I'm trying to say. It will relate. Most of the people who know me personally will relate. If they go down, sit with a song and start listening word to word, they will realize that this is a confession, or this is something I was admitting, or I was saying sorry or something. So it's just about that. So the story behind my songs, like I've said, Tekele Amor was just a song. It was just not about a song. It was a realization of an African beauty, that I can fall for any lady without fear and stand out. And then Sakahela, apart from just being a flex song, which people think is a flex song, it's also a prayer to stay grounded. That's what. And then I can say, last but not least, what last but not least is about beyond music. Beyond music, most of the people have been asking this question: beyond music, who are you when the mic is off? When the mic is off, first of all, I can say I'm a father. I'm a father. That's one thing I can say. I'm a quiet observer. Yeah, I'm a quiet observer. Like, most of the time in life these days, I'm a very quiet observer. Most of the things people will be doing, just things, I'll just be quiet there. Like, I'm a quiet observer, but with a big heart, whereby you just take in and try to observe things from different angles and just get things. That's who I am. I can say I'm not perfect. I'm somebody who has been broken, but I've never let life beat me down. But I can quietly sit here boldly and say I'm somebody who has been broken by life, has been broken by family, I've been broken by work, I've been broken by colleagues, what people you trust and things. So I'm just somebody in the making, who's trying to to talk to you through music, like to relate with people through music. And then another thing, I'm a deep lover of conversation, whereby I love talking to people. Most of the people who have had a very serious talk, sometimes I joke. Most of my people, the circle which I'm with, I joke a lot, I laugh a lot, I love making people feel good, and I try helping a lot where I can. But if you sit with me keenly and talk, I'm a deep lover of deep conversation. I love people who think just beyond, beyond just petty talks, insult and words. I love people who have vision. I I love listening to people who have gone ahead of me, and I just love taking in information and growing my music world, and I can say beyond horizons. Yeah. Another thing I can say is I don't just sing about love, I study and question. Actually, currently I'm in a season whereby I can say I don't know if I'm in love or it's infatuation or something, but I'm just in that zone where I'm studying about love. I'm questioning about everything. Most people around me can tell you currently I'm too let me say I'm too defensive, or they can say I'm too defensive or I'm too judgy because I'm questioning everything, intention and everything. So that's just about all. Lastly, one thing I would want people to know about me is this. I don't just make music. It's not just about music. I'm a videographer, I'm a photographer, I'm a chef, I'm a father. I'm just a normal person. I can't say that I'm that great or anything, but that's who I am. The music I make is just for, like, I can say that's the space which I feel comfortable in. When you take you see, okay, like this container fits, this is music to me. I'm inside here, this is music. Like, if you take me out, me with music, I don't think we can I don't think we can go like different ways. Me and music are the same. So I make space where I breathe. When I think about music, when I listen about a sound music, that's where I just breathe. And another thing, I make space for love to be loud. Like, my music is about where I speak boldly about my feelings. Like, that's where I speak boldly about my feelings, just to be loud and to be heard. And then lastly is I make space for you to be loved and for you to be you. That's all about Fitz Mistari. So generally, that's all about me. If you have any more questions, maybe we can do part two of this one with more of your questions. These are just part of the sample questions I took, which people wanted to know who is Fitz Mistari. You want a more detailed, maybe you can just down in the comment section, you can write there some questions which you want me to answer, and I'll be glad to answer and interact with you. So that's all about Fitz Mistari. Yeah, peace out.